Welcome to Policy on Demand's Week in Review. I'm Andrew Pryor. It was a week filled with important milestones. President Trump reached his first 100 days in office, Congress returned for the start of a 4-week legislative work period, and House committees began consideration of budget reconciliation legislation. And for those of you in the tax world, there were tax policy developments critical to advancing GOP tax priorities. The Senate Finance Committee approved the nomination of Ken Keyes to be Treasury Assistant Secretary for Tax Policy, and Donald Korb was nominated to be IRS Chief Counsel. The House Judiciary Committee approved modest new restrictions on states' ability to impose income tax on out-of-state businesses to address recent controversy in this area. The House Ways and Means Committee Republicans met to finalize tax reconciliation legislation ahead of an imminent markup. President Trump said 100% bonus depreciation will be retroactively restored for a 4-year period and expanded to building factories. EU countries met to consider possible changes to the Pillar 2 global minimum tax to respond to U.S. concerns. And Treasury Secretary Bessent said the removal of digital services taxes, DSTs, is part of trade talks with other countries. You'll want to keep an eye on these developments for the near future. Looking ahead to the next 100 days of the Trump administration, we're watching for passage of the One Big Beautiful Budget Reconciliation Bill. The House wants to pass its budget reconciliation legislation before Memorial Day, and in June it's anticipated the focus will shift to the Senate action. And at that point, the question becomes how quickly the House and Senate, with input from the administration, can negotiate and pass a final compromise bill. There are differing predictions among GOP leaders, from the end of June to just before Congress heads out of town for the month-long August recess. One thing to watch for is Treasury's estimate of the debt limit X date. The current expectation is that a debt limit increase won't be needed until at least August, but if earlier action is required, that could accelerate the timing of the reconciliation bill. Looking ahead, companies should be ready to analyze details of the reconciliation bill, which will be out soon. Prepare to communicate with internal and external stakeholders about the potential tax implications of relevant provisions, and this can't be stressed enough. Continue to engage with policymakers and help them understand the potential effect of proposed tax law changes on their business and the economy through the lens of employment, investments, and growth. Be on the lookout next week for more on congressional action and on the economy. Thanks for watching, and take care.